Shin bone is one of the toughest bones in the body. When you play with that shin boner spirit, it's just that toughness.
That's why we play footy, for the fans and for our family, for our friends and for each other.
Every day is a day to get better, not a day to get older.
The fact that there's strong female athletes showing us what women can do is really special.
Because we're ready. Mic drop.
We are really lucky that we've got two great leaders in our football club, in Jen Watt as our CEO and Sonia Hood.
Having women leaders, we all embrace that and we love that. It's a serious club.
The way they support our program is incredible. Helps us strive to be better every day.
A CEO and president both being female, that's testament to the values that we set within these four walls.
From the day we decided to chase a women's licence, we didn't just want to participate. We didn't want this to tick a box. We didn't want this to attract more sponsors. We wanted to win.
We played finals every season, elimination final, qualifying final, prelim final.
When we came out of a losing grand final, it sent a message that we were capable of getting there, but what did we need to do to be able to win it?
We just couldn't get hold of the Holy Grail.
The Queens of the Jungle, they reclaim their throne.
When we made the grand final in 2023, it was almost like a shock. I don't think we really truly believed that we belonged there. But I think it gave us a lot of motivation going into the 2024 season.
Previous seasons, we had let that sense of doubt creep in. I think it gave us that hunger, that determination. It left us feeling like we want to prove to everybody that we can go all the way and, you know, we deserve it.
We started off with a bang, round one against Brisbane.
These two teams know each other so well, of course.
The expectation on us only got heightened by the fact that we won the first game of the year against Brisbane. It gave Brisbane the biggest loss that they'd ever had in AFLW history.
Icing on the cake for North Melbourne. North Melbourne make an early statement of intent in season 2024.
Geelong pushed us and got to that draw, and this has been round two.
Cannot be split at the siren.
That was like a loss for us. We were really disappointed. Geelong just outplayed us, so to escape with just a draw was a bit of a wake-up call.
The Kangaroos have made an early season statement. They've beaten the last two AFLW premiers.
Each week it became more and more exciting as we won another game and another game.
Kangaroos keep on rolling.
It was just a matter of keeping calm and focusing on each round.
North Melbourne get the job done in Hobart. They move a step closer to a top two finish. Sheer law to punish. Bang! North Melbourne remain undefeated.
As a club, turning up to games with a genuine hope and expectation that you could win was an awesome feeling.
And they win their first minor premiership in the AFLW.
And I think that as a group, we were really good within these walls at recognising we don't want to become a complacent team.
It wasn't something we really thought about, going undefeated. I think Croc was really big on reviewing every game the same.
It's the first qualifying final with the Roos yet to drop a game across the season so far, and they are hungrier than ever.
Randall recovers, keeps it alive. Ponta, McKinnell.
We didn't really feel that pressure.
Smith to the right. Outstanding!
Because we had that belief and that confidence that we could go all the way.
Randall brings it down. The cavalry arrive. Eddie has got two. New season, same Roos. The Kangaroos by 7 points in the qualifying final.
For the entire year, we just spoke about the journey and continue to enjoy the journey, and we would see where that would take us.
Set sail, preliminary final number one.
I love performing on the big stage and I love doing it for my teammates.
Dangerous around goal, Alice O'Loughlin bends around the corner, water start for North.
I just feed into that energy, feed into the moment.
Makes no mistake, and in a hurry they're out to a 4-goal lead. North Melbourne make back-to-back grand finals with a 57-point win over Port Adelaide.
The Lions are through to their final, and only North Melbourne stands between Brisbane and back-to-back flags.
My oldest son had flown down from Sydney for the grand final. We were sitting on the couch and he said, "Geez, Dad, you're quiet. You're nervous." And I said to him, "You know what, mate, I'm actually not nervous. I'm just feeling a little bit of pressure."
If Darren wasn't feeling the weight of the expectation, he was probably in the wrong job. And if he felt overburdened by the weight of the expectation, then he was the wrong person for the job.
And maybe that's because I don't want the players to feel that pressure. I didn't want the players to feel that weight of expectation.
Well, it is a grand final rematch from last year. The Lions got it done by 17 points, and today they are hoping to become the very first side in AFLW history to go back-to-back.
Footy's a place that allows you to come together with people you wouldn't normally bump into. It's a real shortcut way to belonging.
North Melbourne supporters have always had this view that they need to be dedicated, signed up, because if they don't, who will? You just saw North Melbourne people, little boys, little girls, mums, dads, grandparents, generations of North Melbourne people.
I got this really good sigh of relief when I saw my other teammates, particularly someone like Ash Riddell, Jazz Garner, and I just sort of looked them in the eye and I thought, no, we've got this.
Doesn't matter what game it is, whether it's a practice game, round 1, round 3, or a grand final, right? We know that just playing your role is number 1, right? Number 1, just play your role.
I just remember seeing that whole side of the stadium packed.
Too full that people can't even attend.
And it was just beautiful.
There was a beautiful sunset, and you're like, if omens are a thing, this feels, kind of like an omen. You do have to remind yourself, though, that both sides are having the omen.
The sequel to last year, will Brisbane do it again, or will North Melbourne get redemption?
I thought Brisbane started the game quite well. They probably had a bit more of the momentum.
Smith in good position and takes the grab.
Brisbane actually had a really good start to the game. They may have had a couple of opportunities early
Anderson boots a ball. Carney in the way.
where they could have scored.
Davidson couldn't quite hang on.
They love a chaos game. We love to lift our intensity and our pressure.
Ball comes charging in.
And then we were able to then get the ball on the outside.
And now they're away through the middle of the ground. King. Tripodi goes inside towards King. Gives it off. Garner quick kick. Craven has it.
Couldn't have had the ball in better hands.
25 out directly in front.
This is never going to be in doubt.
Well, this is going to be our first goal.
She's such a good set shot for goal.
And Craven kicks the opening goal of the grand final.
First goal doesn't really mean anything. Kicked the first goal last year. Let's just keep going on with it.
So the Roos fire the first shot.
This is a great start for us. They helped us and got us going.
I hope that you can come out and from the first bounce really perform.
Finds Lachlan the goal sneak.
We knew that we were on.
She slammed through North second.
Alice is Alice. She can just turn it on. She just kicks goals when we need them.
45-degree angle. She's made the most of it. Alice O'Loughlin. She's got 2. North have got 3.
I'm very proud of being able to say that. I performed for my team and I played my role.
I think when you've played Brisbane a lot of times, you just know they're going to come.
The way they play, very chaotic. Very competitive team. Fit and strong and robust.
A lot of people that I spoke to were like, oh, you guys were just in control for majority of the game. It looked, quite easy, but on the field, it didn't feel like that at all.
Pressure came from King. Umpire said illegally it's downfield.
That goal was just a bit of an aberration.
Huge kick here for Brisbane. 45 out. Makes good contact. And bats it through.
Good start. Looking really dangerous every time we go in. When we actually can get the ball to the outside, we're looking really, really dangerous. They can't pressure that. right? They're pressuring right at the source, but then when the ball spills, they can't pressure that. Our pressure was better than theirs. So if we can maintain that, their game plan cannot cope with that. Let's go again.
Let's go!
Let's bring ourselves right back and go.
Embrace the scrappiness and embrace the chaotic footy.
Tried to get it to Anderson, being harassed by Garner. Incorrect disposal, free kick Garner.
Our pressure was really good. We just kept getting into the face of Brisbane as much as we can.
We're really well organised behind the football.
Wonderful work by the North defenders.
Brisbane were pretty uncharacteristic with their fumbles, but I think that was probably perceived pressure on what we were able to bring.
The football had looked the very best was when we brought the pressure to start with.
The numbers keep coming for North.
Gave the opposition no space and no room.
Oh, right place, right time. Wants to go in a hurry. Not a lot of options inside 50. Craven, fabulous.
Kick inside for Conway. Can Sophie do something here? She cannot. Immediately wrapped up by Gatt. Great start from North Melbourne. Brisbane will know they're still well and truly within striking distance. And as we turn for home in the 2024 AFLW Grand Final, it's the Kangaroos by 16 points.
One of my favourite moments was listening to Clarko saying to one of the male players, "That run, now that's what I'm trying to get you to do."
The one club approach is the spirit that we try to have at the club so that everybody gets to feel part of everything.
One club isn't different bits of the entity rolling off their own way and doing their own thing. It's about everybody coming together. Elite sport's elite sport.
I think it was at, three-quarter time. We were all just in that huddle and there was just that look in each other's eyes like, let's do this.
We out-pressured them. That's 3 quarters in a row. Do you think we can do it for one more quarter? One more quarter.
We know Brisbane, they're fierce competitors. Anything can happen, anything can change.
Brisbane living on the edge.
Back with a hand pass to Bruton. It's 2-on-1 inside 50 in North's favour. She goes to Vicky Wall. Vicky Wall for the Roos. Has snuck it home.
We were able to just hold on and just keep playing the way we were playing.
Alice O'Loughlin to stretch the lead out to 29 points and put one hand on that premiership cup.
Last few minutes, I was kind of just running around, just like, when's this siren going?
The Kangaroos smiles start to creep across the faces. Joining the chorus, the Can't Lose Kangaroos, AFLW premiers.
We just kind of ran into each other. We fell on the ground. It was just amazing. I was just thinking about all my family and friends. To have so many North Melbourne, supporters, it was just unreal.
We are the first team to win a premiership for North Melbourne in the AFLW competition.
Just the community, the soul behind it. Get that win for them is just incredible, really.
And to do it with players like Jazz Garner, Ash Riddell, Talia Randall, Emma King, the players that have been there since 2019, it was pretty special to be able to do that with them.
The best on ground in tonight's game is Jasmine Garner.
We did it. Let's get our trophy. Come on!
To think of all the little girls that are watching and have something now to strive for and something to reach is just incredible.
Young girls can look up to female players. The more we see AFLW, the more young girls are going to pick up a footy and play.
So if anybody was wondering, can North Melbourne win premierships? We've proven we can.
That moment is ours. It doesn't belong to the players and it doesn't belong to the exec and it doesn't belong to the board. It's ours. It belongs to all of us.
We're stronger now. We're strong for them.
Oh, look, to go through a whole season undefeated, to be the only team in VFL, AFL history to have actually been able to achieve that special thing to have been able to be a part of.
It probably hasn't quite sunk in yet, and potentially won't until I've finished playing.
Year turns over, it's another season, it doesn't stop.
What it means going forward, it means pretty much nothing because we all start level again now.
Undefeated?
It's pretty good, isn't it?
And cut.